Oh, this line is a bit insane. Let me know when you're online.
All right, we're live now. Yep. To be honest, I haven't looked anything yet with this opening.
It's easier to play with white because you have the minor pieces, but quite a playable line.
Yeah, it looks
Very
like
big.
yeah, white going for that early queen sack on f6. Interesting.
Did white go offline or what's that?
Oh, I have no idea. I, you know what? I'm terrible at any lines or anything. So
No, like the wings have a nice call. Not sure.
no.
Oh,
Maybe
you
he's
think?
lagging a little bit. Yeah, because I just saw it said that he left the game and then joined the game.
I can check his stream. Anyway, this line is not like a forced win for white, in my opinion. He's just thinking, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like he's definitely thinking. Yeah, so for those of you joining us on my stream right now, joining me today is Crazy8. He is co-commentating just to provide a little bit more analysis and everything.
Yeah, the stream stopped and now we got it back up.
Oh, his
Bishop,
stream.
bishop.
Okay.
Yes, it's stream.
Yeah, because that was, still fairly early on in the game to be spending that amount of time thinking. Yeah. But I kind of, what do you think? I kind of like white here a little bit more. I mean, there's a little bit more development, and I mean, these two bishops on e2 and f4 are, protecting the king quite nicely. I like white here.
Yeah, so black is up a piece for a pawn now, but he does not have a queen in hand, and this move seems pretty strong. Queen g3.
Yeah, I like that. Attacking the g file there, and then also defending.
Yeah, now white is clearly ahead, I would say. C7 is tough to defend, and the rest of the dark squares are also quite weak.
Yeah, lots of
Also, white has more material in hand.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see. Uh, one of the things I'd like to talk about is whether or not the players will try to play different lines or just keep playing the same line over and over and over again.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
But knight at b5, I mean, yeah, threatening mate in one right now. Um,
Almost mate in one, yes.
I don't really see an easy way for black to defend this. I mean, maybe bishop d6, but then that's just opening up c7.
Also, the knight on d4 is ringing, so knight c2, king d1, and white will be first.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, time ticking down. Okay.
This is just kind of sad because black has no attack. Defending rarely works in such a position.
Yeah, I can't see black recovering from this. I mean, not easily. But I think maybe that bishop b4 was just to allow the king to just to open up f8. Yeah, black. This is just lost for black at this point. I mean, might as well just resign, I think. But
Yes, let's see the technique.
What? Knight at d5 right now, maybe?
He probably will not play that. He wants to stay solid and convert without giving his opponent any checks.
Oh, okay.
Or is it rape? Yeah, this is smart. This is completely over now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, black. I mean, no time left, no blockers left, nothing. Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Yes. Losing by clock and by position is the thing. Anything wins. It's good to see that white is not rushing anything. He's enjoying his position. This is a bit strange, but
yeah, it's definitely safe playing. I mean, Crazyhouse is so volatile of a game that one bad move and your score can easily swing. You could be in a winning position. But I mean, black is still holding on right now.
Yeah, I would say the technique is pretty bad by white. He should not have allowed it. Luckily for him, it still has a minute.
Yeah, still lots of time to think.
I suspect he has no fourth mate, so it's gonna be a mess. Kind of a mess. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can maybe think is pawn on e7, and then bishop on c5.
Yeah, it doesn't work, simply. If it worked, he would have done it already. He needs to defend a bit. It's gonna be risky. Maybe bishop at f4 is the move. I'm not sure.
Bishop f4. Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, I was thinking.
He might lose this one if he makes a few mistakes.
Here it is. This is what I predicted, just to pick up the pawn on b4.
Oh, this is bad. What is this? Oh, he wants to defend d2. He doesn't want to recapture on c5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now black is ahead. Black might win this one. There is mate, I think. No, rook d1 was mate, I believe. Black is ahead. So safe. On b2 is possible. Yeah, Crazyhouse is hard, as we say. No tricks for the white player here. No good checks, basically. He will try to defend for a bit.
Yeah, I can't believe how like we were just talking about how volatile, how white was clearly winning, now black is clearly winning.
Yeah, making 2 now. No, bishop h4. Come on, block escape.
It's always
winning. Yeah.
It's always easy when you're watching, but when you're actually playing and you're trying to see that checkmate, I mean, for us it's easy, but when you're actually playing, sometimes you miss an easy checkmate. But
there we got it. Wow,
there it is.
Maybe warm up is needed for everyone.
Yeah, what an interesting game. Pretty standard opening so far. I think white is slightly ahead in this position right now. I mean, that e5 pawn is, you know, I mean, both kings relatively safe, but you know, I'm kind of liking black a little bit more now, actually.
I would say I'm not an expert in this line with people. So yeah, it's a tough position to convert, even if white is better theoretically. I think white is better for sure, but we'll see how it goes in the next 5 to 10 moves, and then we will be smarter. Yeah, black can be happy maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe for the time being, but he has to defend accurately, let's say.
Yes, bishop b5 check maybe. It makes sense here. Some options to choose from. This is also okay. The thing is, the time control is very good for white because he is a grandmaster and he lacks the experience of a quicker Crazyhouse game.
Yeah, because I brown player, I don't think anybody knows who he is yet, right? His identity is still unknown.
I do know who he is, but I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Maintain his privacy, but yeah, white. Well, I mean, white is this is much better for white right now.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, does he? Yeah, bishop b6. That's what I was just thinking. Just concede the queen. But I think there's just going to be a lot of repetition coming up now.
Yeah, but black is just up some white is up a material, but both kings are safe.
Yeah.
The technique. It's not easy to convert, but you can just take the pawn and go from there. Even rook d3 is fine, I think.
Like I'm looking for black. Okay, I was just about to say there before white took d3 that pawn at e2 was a possibility as well. But white, you know, choosing to defend that I think was a good move.
Yes. If Chewy wins this one with black, it's gonna be good for him.
Yeah, I think white needs to defend the pawn on e5. That's such a crucial piece right there to maintain. Bishop h7. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
one g6 and go from there. Oh, this move, yes. He needs to watch out his back rank, like pawn e2 and with a rook possible. This is a bit slower. I think white is happy here. He does need to watch out the h file, not to allow a rook h2 checkmate idea. Okay. This move was possible before also queen a4 check. Usually a smart idea if you have two queens in hand.
Okay.
To show some board presence, as they say.
Hello, everybody.
On a flow.
Hello, Wolfie.
So pardon me if I just enter at this time. I see the match is ongoing. And 1-0 for the mysterious GM already. Wow.
Yeah, I think Chewy had a little bit of a blunder last game. I mean, it was a clearly in the lead, but I mean, just
plus 30 or something.
I see.
Plus 30. He also had mate in 3 actually. Tough game.
Oh wow, okay. That's something that kind of happens in this game.
Lost his queen and then lost his attack. Also his confidence.
Ah, so rook at d2. Interesting.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting move, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, Chewy still has lots of time right now.
Yeah, I think this is already decided. Unless there's some shenanigan with like queen takes c6, bishop e8, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I had a look at that queen takes c6.
No, it shouldn't do anything just because there's knight takes c6 and then the king goes on d8. So there it looks fine because knight f7, king e7, and then you can take f7. Oh, you cannot take f7 because there was bishop e8. Okay, then that line was stupid.
Wolf, just so you know, I'm streaming right now, and Queen Rosie says hi.
Oh, hello. Hello, Queen Rosie.
Yeah, very tricky position right now for Black to defend. I mean, he's still holding on, lots of pieces in the pocket, and White low on time. But I think Black, in order to attack, is going to have to play a bit of a slower move right now.
Rook h2 just mates. That's yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
No, g4 is covered, man.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, rook h2. Oh no, he
it did not work.
No.
How did it make?
Why doesn't?
Because g4 is
by
covered.
assumption.
Oh.
G4 is covered. Yes, that's true.
This approach is good for Black. Black is completely winning.
Yeah. Yeah, I just assumed there would be follow-up, but maybe it's not that easy. Yeah.
Hold on. How come Black can't still play h2? Rook take h2.
No, it's completely winning. The way he did it is very good. Now it's one.
Here we go.
Yep. Now he does it.
Yeah.
Well played by Black. So kind of an interesting
actually, my
start.
rook h2 was... Yeah, 2 wins by Black.
Yeah, that's two wins as Black. I mean, Chewy kind of, I won't say he blundered the first game, but he was definitely winning. Does he take? Yep, same as the 2 games ago. Queen take f6 now. Crazy, were you playing not something similar, but I remember I think it was you as White. Like you ended up with like 3 knights along the 5th rank there. I think on b5, d5, and f5 in some of your games.
Not this line. I don't play this line with White. I can play it. I looked at it, but not this line exactly.
Okay.
By the way, knight f6 is good.
Yeah, that looked like the only move.
I looked at it before the game.
And then knight...
Last game we played bishop e2.
Knight from... Yeah, knight fd5.
Yeah.
And what's now the idea for Black? Just keep the queen, or...?
I think probably just get rid of it, honestly. Because if he moves the queen anywhere, then I think knight g5 is coming in too, and that's going to be a little bit more tricky.
You mean knight b5?
Yeah, b5. Sorry, what did I say?
Oh yeah, I misheard maybe.
Oh.
Knight b4.
Yeah, knight b4.
Okay. I thought maybe knight at b4, but this actually looks better.
Oh, and the infamous queenside castle. Oh.
Yeah, you don't see many of those.
No, I mean, I think it seems like he was kind of forced to do it though, because bishop on f1 is still undeveloped.
What now if you take that knight and go knight at d5? Then I guess you get checked by like queen g5. King b1. That looks fine. Maybe he's going for that? Yeah. Hey, I predicted my first move.
Look at that.
Well
He's a
done.
professional streamer now.
Yeah. I started really badly with that rook h2. Okay, but he didn't do queen b5. Queen g5. He's just defending the queen, and now I guess he wants to defend c7 as well. Maybe bishop d6 or... Oh, attack. Okay.
It tries to risk it. I like to risk it myself.
Yeah, so why doesn't have enough to attack with like knight c7, queen e8? Because that just lies there. He needs one more knight to do something. If he takes the
He might
queen,
go-
then it's gonna be tough to defend.
I will not take
So
it. He can take c7 and the rook on a8, maybe.
yeah, that's a possibility, but then you don't really have a threat there, because even if you go pawn c7 and rook d8, then d8 is double defended. So
Oh,
white black could attack more. They
yeah.
take b2 or
So-
something, and that's...
Seems like he is in the tank.
So what
White.
if
He's
you...
not sure what to do.
What if you take c3? That so bad. I guess knight a3.
Oh, he took c3. He was around. I'm watching the stream of Chewy. He almost took the queen, and then he went back.
Yeah.
So black is happy, maybe. Black
I
is
think black is
winning
happy
in
here,
Crazyhouse.
yes.
Black is winning in Crazyhouse.
Indeed. And now he has to defend rook c1 somehow, so first bishop out. But that doesn't really do much. So bishop c3 and GG. Oh wow. Okay. He doesn't even wanna like he wants
Oh,
to
he
be
found
as
the fourth
direct
point.
as possible. Yeah. Why play a crashing move when you can just force mate? Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, queen c3 next, eh? Yeah, white resigns.
Or if king a1, then pawn at b2 and then queen c3.
So the conclusion from the first two white games by Chewy is that the line is not so easy to convert, and he needs to try something else with white, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was what I had mentioned earlier, is that, it's interesting to see if players will continue playing the same line and making minor variations, or if they just try an entirely new line. But 3 wins as black is definitely, I don't think this is something that we've seen so far with any of our matches.
My line was correct. It should have taken on c7 and in the corner, but still white is black is slightly better in the last game.
So taking the knight on d4 was just bad. That's where he went.
Yes, he should have gone something else.
Yeah, knight d4. What is knight
Yeah,
d4
really.
here?
Also, taking the queen on f6 was not needed in the last game. He could have castled right away.
Sorry. Are you asking what is knight takes d4?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah,
knight
he has
d4.
queen h4. Queen h4 will fork the king and
okay.
knight if white takes back. So that's the plan. Usually white doesn't take that. So you can go, I guess, rook f1. That's the most... I mean, I'm not talking the specific line.
Oh,
I'm talking the, pattern. Usually white just wants to manually castle, get the king on g1. So
right.
rook f1, and then the f file is open, so you can directly target f7.
Yeah, good point. I see that now.
But of course, king g1 cannot be played now because then there would be double check. If knight takes f3 or e2.
Yeah, does he play? Yeah, he's only got a bishop f3 or e3. I think that was the best move.
Yeah, he had to block on e3 somehow, and better to do it with a diagonal piece than the knight. So now it's interesting what happens if black decides to go all in with the knight g4. Because then white cannot really get the king safe. He has to go king f3. So knight g4, king f3, h4 could be an interesting approach. h5, sorry. But I don't think black has enough for that.
Maybe not h5, maybe queen out to g5 or h4.
Yeah, maybe queen h4, because otherwise then there is the bishop at e7.
He's going for it.
White messed up completely. Black is winning. It's too strong, I think.
Yeah, because
You think so? So bishop g3. What then? Knight g4.
Knight
King
g4.
f3?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Knight g4 right now. Yeah.
On that? Okay. Yeah.
He got tricked. He should have taken
crush.
f3 right away. He should have taken f3 right away.
Does he play knight f2 here?
You mean move the knight to f2? I don't think so, because then king f3, I think white can escape. King f3, king takes f2, and everything. I think you need to play some intermediate move before that. Of course, you also don't want the king to run d3, d2.
Oh, knight f2, okay. There it is.
Knight f2. So king f3, he takes the queen.
But he's in double check right now, though.
Oh, yeah. After king f3, I mean, then black takes the queen.
Yeah.
Oh, king e3 is unexpected.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's a tricky position, but white is safe here. I mean, with the bishop on c5 covering the dark squares.
I wouldn't call him safe yet. But yeah, it is. There's no immediate mate I see. That's true.
No, because even the bishop
what about
on
queen
e2.
At e4? Queen at e4, and then take g3? Oh, no, you cannot do that. Okay.
White is better,
Yeah,
but we have a guy in chat. Toby is looking with the engine live. It's insane.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough position to figure out on the spot.
Yeah, I think
White is happy because he has no queen. I'm always happy when I have no queen. Nothing to worry about. You can't lose your queen when you don't have one.
No, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I like queen c6. I think that's.
But I think he's just trying to capture c5, maybe. Capture c5.
Yeah. He's trying to get rid of the defender on the diagonal, but
wow,
it doesn't feel like it's enough. And now white is just better.
Yeah, that d file being open is tricky. Are we gonna get another queenside castle?
No, I think since there is pawn at a6 coming as soon as black castles, I think black prefers to keep the king in the center here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he just wants to. So now rook f5 is coming. If white could get an extra move now, so you need to defend that somehow. Not easy.
Yeah, I mean, white is just the f file, the d file opened up. I mean, other than the knight on f5, I mean that file is completely open. But
oh, he is allowing rook f5. What's the
trick?
I
guess rook f5. He wants to take c3 and get something, and then knight c6 in the end, or knight g6.
Oh,
I think that's just what.
Okay, good. White is gonna convert, I believe.
Yeah. What now? Knight g6?
Castle. I mean,
Oh,
this.
castle. Okay.
I mean, I guess the queen is still covering the diagonal, but
Yeah, but that doesn't really help against yes,
no. Yeah,
against
with the
it.
pawn on g5.
Wow, brown player crushing. 3-1.
Yeah.
I can see he did his homework. He prepared a bit. I mean, he definitely had some line prepared. It's good he's taking this seriously.
But d4, a d4 start now out of white instead of playing the
Yeah, Chewy decided to step out of Fury, or at least go into more positional lines.
So, Wolf, who do you think is gonna top 3, top 5 the candidate this edition?
Oh, I have no idea. I also forgot who the candidates are, to be honest. Who is in the build?
Oh, pro commentator.
I know. No, I need to relook at who's in there. I know you are in there, right?
Yeah, I play in a
Okay.
few hours, in 3 hours.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
I
Yeah.
played
Sorry.
the only
It was
untitled game.
it was a crazy week for me, so I really forgot to check the
Oh, no, I
when the
like
matches are
9h5.
happening and everything.
We have a GSVC neutralizer, Larso, Crazy 8, Jeffrey, Feelgood,
Jeffrey.
Plotkin, GRXbullet, Chewy, and Brown Player are the candidates.
Right. So I think looking at this match, I would say brown player is gonna do well. Just because he's gonna take it seriously and prepare. But we'll see.
I don't
I
think
was
he's
also
too
wondering
well
if
prepared.
G4. No, I don't
But
think he's like that much better than the field, but it makes a huge difference when people are taking it seriously or not.
yeah, but he just played 4 games out of 70 games. We need someone who scores well against everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so usually I would have said SVC is a strong contender, but after seeing him play like last week the chess.com thing, I think he's a bit rusty, so it really depends if he gets back in shape.
Yeah, I was gonna just judging by how
Mm.
I mean, he's a very strong player, but yeah, he definitely seemed a little bit out of practice at the in the games last week.
Yeah, and well, I think Shui is probably gonna do top 3, because well, I mean, he's one of the strongest players out there,
Yeah,
and definitely very prepared.
he's been playing very well lately too. Well, this is kind of a not weird, but this opening from white. I mean, pushing up all the pawns has just left a massive void there.
Yeah, it has, and now bishop f3 is problem. So what do? Do
Yeah,
you take the knight? Do you attack first, so like h6, or do you castle long and ignore everything?
he's just ignoring it.
Okay,
H6.
White will not
yeah,
castle in this game.
white will not castle. Yeah,
But
okay.
Maybe short, yeah? Do not know.
does he play bishop f3 now, or
I don't know. He might want to
What?
do some bishop h8 first, and then after bishop at g7, then he goes bishop f3, maybe. But maybe bishop h8, knight takes d5 is too strong.
that's his,
I don't know.
oh, pawn f3?
Okay, so
We have a match.
I think white has forced mate now. Well, maybe not so obvious.
Yeah, but pawn f3 was silly. Move 17.
Yeah,
Should have tried something else.
but I mean, he didn't know what to do. I understand.
Yeah, I think white was better anyways. Now it is
Yeah,
mate. 96.
what could
It's
black
mate.
do there? To be honest, like bishop f6. I don't know.
Yeah, I did not say anything because I didn't see anything for black. Anything good.
Yeah.
Too good.
Interesting game. That was I thought black had an edge there, but I mean maybe he miscalculated a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he ever had an edge, to be honest. But of course, white position seemed way too open, so
Yeah.
you assumed he could have fired. But he was just very straightforward and got there first. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm nowhere near the level of you guys, but like White's position there seemed a bit not flimsy, but as soon as you move the king, or sorry, the queen away from White's king there, and it was just wide open, exposed. But I mean, didn't even need to move the queen really. Could just left it there as a defender the entire game.
yeah, but also like didn't have those many pieces to exploit that as well. So
Yeah.
If they would have traded up some, then sure, white position would have been sketchy. But the way it went, it was there was no time for that to happen. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't look super pleasant for black.
No, not really. I mean,
I think I like white position. I think bishop d7, bishop takes c6 is coming, and then knight takes f7. Let's see.
So Toby says top move here is queen d7.
Yeah. I mean,
bishop d7, sure. Does he go f7 now?
I think he will suck on f7. Yes.
Yeah, good. No, I mean Chewy saw that coming too. Yeah, right away h5, bishop h5.
Yeah, he for sure he calculated this before going bishop d7, but still, I think white can take the bishop. Queen takes bishop, and then take the rook.
Yeah, because I mean black has no bishops in pocket right now, so I mean there's no threat from bishop on f3, or sorry, knight at f3.
You mean,
yes.
Knight, yeah, exactly. Also, if white admits that he didn't see bishop h5 coming and goes like pawn at f3, then black is just better. He takes f7 with the bishop and he's happy.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean,
justify. Sorry, go ahead.
Like brown player is obviously a strong player. I mean, he's a grandmaster. I wonder how long he's been playing Crazyhouse for, if he's still relatively new to it.
Yeah, I think he's a super GM or close to super GM who just started out, or he started out relatively new.
Yeah, because he's only got 1,500 Crazyhouse games right now.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them are quite recent. I'm not wrong, like this year.
And this went exactly as you said. Knight take rook. Yeah, bishop e6. That's a pretty safe move.
Yeah, the idea of taking h5 was also to attract the knight from f6 to h5, so that on at f7, rook g8 was a threat. basically. Otherwise, black could have gone queen at h1. White really didn't want black to go queen at h1 first. Okay, so bishop f8.
This
And
pawn,
I think...
this pawn g3 is a peculiar move.
Yeah, but I don't think it really is anything at this time. I think f takes g3 is fine. I wonder if he wants to go knight takes g3 after that. What's the plan?
I mean, maybe Chewy's idea was white would take h pawn takes g, and then double, and then place pawn h2 there just to take out the rook.
Yeah, of course.
But,
of course. Usually when you go pawn at g3, you want either h takes and then you drop the pawn on h2, as you were saying, or if f takes, you want to go pawn at f2 and then some knight attack. But he didn't have a knight, so that was not really a concern.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
knock the king around on f2 a little bit, but it's not like he's going to castle anytime soon either.
No, definitely not going to castle anytime soon.
But,
This is still very tricky to play with the 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. So queen take d4. Yeah, I was looking at that. Pick up the pawn, force black to, or sorry, force white to probably put a blocker down, I imagine. But
it feels wrong. It feels wrong because I think you're just letting white defend more around his king.
A good point, yeah. But I wonder
I wonder if
he's going to pick up the e5 knight now. Yeah, okay, perfect.
That's what he wants, but
yeah, then knight g4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that coming, knight g4.
And then knight takes e5 because f3 is weak. Yeah.
Yeah, now f3.
Okay, so now black is winning. Interesting how that turned around.
Queen h3. I think maybe queen h3 was the idea to take the knight on h5 and then defend f3 maybe, but black did not fall for it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was the plan, but it didn't work. Wow, bishop g6. That's wow. Also, yeah, queen takes queen is completely fine. This is just a bit hopeless for black. He's just, going around, throwing checks. Hey, so come back from Chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong.
G6, little Finchetto action going on here. Let's see how this plans out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, wasn't this, didn't black play this line 2 games ago?
Last game, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
Exactly. The last Chewy's white game.
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't go well. That was the game where white went g4 as well. F3, g4.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention during that game. To be honest, I was taking care of something else.
Yeah, but now this went slightly different. Okay. Knight e4.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's the idea if knight takes and knight takes? Wants to take d4, I guess. But oh. What, like bishop d4? Knight d4. Okay. So I think bishop c3 now I like. I don't see why not.
Yeah, that looks like a good... Yeah, bishop c3, that's a good move.
Yeah, and it looks crashing, to be honest. Oh, okay, so now knight takes f2, queen takes c3, and he's gonna take the rook, but who cares? I mean, maybe there is even some. Oh wow, okay. King F1.
Yeah, I mean, white's still plenty safe in this position. These bishops covering
Yeah.
the dark squares are.
Yeah, he's definitely okay. I mean, as long as black doesn't happen.
Like, I wonder, does black even play e5 maybe something weird like that, or pawn at e5?
It is a move. It is a move because if you don't want to move the queen, otherwise bishop takes g7 is gonna be very annoying. And yeah, I think he's a bit desperate now, to be honest. Okay, so he wants to take with the bishop on d4. I think. Not really. Maybe knight takes actually. Yeah. Both bad somehow. So yeah, I think he can just resign basically.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, bishop f6 just gets captured by the knight. Then if he plays,
there's no real defense.
yeah,
here.
if he plays h8, then just pawn g7 coming.
Indeed. I think knight at f5 would be the most resilient, but even that, just pawn at g7, knight takes, bishop takes, still gets mated.
Yeah, we'll see what he plays. Definitely, I mean, taking a long time thinking about it. I mean, I don't see any counterattack.
I guess he will try to go bishop at h8. Pawn g7, take, and yeah. But I mean, it's just mate. There's not much to. Okay.
That just seems like a bit of a stall there, maybe.
Plays that and now thinks again.
Just resigns. So, 3 in a row for Chewy now. Wolfie, I don't know if you know, there's 2 more games being played today as well.
2 more matches. So, Crazy8 was mentioning he has one.
Yeah, so he plays Neutralizer in, what is it?
Okay.
I'm just looking at the schedule right now.
That is
in 2 hours and 40 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who to bet for in that one because I think it's pretty close. They're both very good and around the same strength, I think. It depends. Can you disclose, Crazy8, how much time did you prepare for it?
What is that question? About for my match?
Yeah, for your match. Not for other people's match.
How much do you think I prepared for it? It's a better question.
I think you gave it at least 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. 3 hours, yeah.
No, it's not true. Not true at all.
Is it more or less than that?
So there are 2 answers for this question.
Okay, fair enough. You can answer afterwards.
I prepared for the match my whole life, or I prepared very little. Both answers are correct. You know what I mean?
I see.
This is an interesting position here for black.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, rook e5 is not something you see quite often.
I think I would consider queen d4, even if white goes bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, knight g8. Oh, never mind. That doesn't work, right? Because then king f8, rook e8.
Yeah,
Or
queen
king
d4.
d8, rook d8, always. But yeah, but sorry, but bishop takes f6, then what? King takes, maybe?
Yeah.
That's the idea? Okay, king takes.
Yeah, the king's safe there. I mean, a little bit exposed. I mean, white could play g4, knight g4, but I mean that doesn't really get him anywhere. I mean, I guess it check the king and then also defend the rook on e5. But that rook isn't really doing too much right now, though.
Yeah, but okay, so king d6, yeah, king d6. That
Okay.
was the other option. Because d8 and f8, they all fall to rook at e8. Then, of course, white takes the queen with check. But yeah, I was also looking at king f6 instead of queen f6. That was maybe also tricky.
Yeah, I mean, king take f6. I think there's no immediate threat. I mean, yeah, knight g4. But that there's no immediate threat after that. Then it was just king e7 as safety.
Right, but also rook takes e6 could have been an idea, maybe. I don't know if. Nah, it was probably not enough.
No, I think e6 is too well defended. But I mean, white 20 seconds left on the clock right now. I think he has to defend, doesn't he? I mean,
but how? How do you defend this? This is
rook at d1 or d2. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But then queen takes rook.
Queen
I
takes
guess. The queen on d4.
Yeah, queen takes, and then bishop takes.
Knight.
I mean, there's gonna have. I don't see a forced mate, but there's gonna be a slow move in the middle. But
No, I mean, take the rook on e5. Actually, I was thinking. I was not going for the queen d2, but he does. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Fair enough. This is also mate.
Yeah, I mean, blocker on e2, and then either knight at c4 or diagonal on e3.
Yeah.
Chewy playing d4 again.
Yeah, since it's working, he's sticking to it. That's
yeah.
Fair enough. But what surprises me is that the black player decides to keep the same approach of going for the fianchetto. That didn't really work out very well. Not sure what. I mean, I'm sure he has some improvement in mind, because he wouldn't go for it otherwise. But I think maybe he should have just changed the approach to the black structure.
Yeah, but this is what the third game where he's played this line and lost with it. Second,
yeah, I think
2 or 3 games.
The third, yeah. He's lost 2, and this is the third.
Oh, yeah, bishop h6. This is.
Yeah, it's always very annoying. It's just very easy to find white moves in this kind of position, and not so easy to find black's moves. Even though sometimes the evaluation might be completely equal, or not much in favor of one of the colors. I think just the easiness of finding moves is so different. So
Yeah.
practically it just favors white.
And then white opting for castling this time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have enough, so he to keep the attack. And now pawn at g7 is gonna come. And black is gonna do his little fortress. Or no? Wow. Pawn at h4. That's just too greedy, I think. I don't really agree with it. I think even knight h1 was fine there. Should we choose to give back the piece?
Yeah, should we just play g4 now?
No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. I think he could try to play pawn at e6 at some point. Just trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, that looks
And
like
then if pawn takes,
weakness.
bishop takes, pawn at f7, bishop takes f7, rook takes, pawn at e6, something like that.
Look at all the defense. I mean, it looks like black is just going for lots of defense this match instead of attacking. But
Yeah. Let's see if it plays out.
but
Let's see. Oops.
what do you think about keeping the pawn on e7 for black? Is that is he trying to defend f6 or
f6. Yeah. It's very common in this kind of fianchetto structures that black wants to keep the pawn on e7 to take on f6 eventually.
Okay.
Or to defend f6. Because, yeah, when you do a fianchetto, you know that you're weakening h6 and f6. Or the equivalent for white. And you know that some knight drops there are gonna happen at some point if the opponent wants to attack.
Okay.
So it is pretty fair to defend like that.
But black playing a very defensive game so far. I mean, maybe his strategy has shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this is one of those boring games where both players keep trading down a lot, and then at some point everything explodes.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
an interesting decision. I think not taking e5. I would have definitely taken that.
Yeah, I was looking at that taking e5. I mean, maybe he thought that there'd be a threat of h6. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but not really. And now he just blundered the pieces.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, that bishop on c4 was free. I don't think black can take that. I mean, if
Oh, he
black,
cannot take it right now because then rook takes queen and then queen at g8 will mate. But what if black takes on h6 first? So bishop takes h6. Say that knight takes back, then he can take on
It's still a
c4.
mate because g7 is open for mate.
g7 and knight at f5, right? So
Yeah. It's completely over in many ways.
Yeah, but exactly. What if he does this with on a g7, hoping for knight g4 back, and then he can take. So of course white doesn't go back.
yeah, bishop at e7. Bishop at e7. I saw kind of earlier. If black did take c4 with the pawn there.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough to defend. The knight at g8 is coming, but not enough because a new bishop is gonna spawn on e7.
Yeah, I think this is just a lot of rinse and repeat till I mean, black's running out of time now.
Yeah, this is slightly unprecise, I think, from
Queen
white,
b6.
because I think. Well, never mind. Yeah, this works.
He wanted the knight to finish it off.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, as Dennis just said, we're into our last game now. So, man, brown player kind of off to a strong, strong start there.
Yeah,
but
strong
then,
start.
Maybe
I think
Chewy
he
just,
prepared...
found what he needed to play.
Yeah, I think he prepared for the e4 approach. He had a decent line. Then when she restarted to go d4, he was out of his comfort zone. Rook c4, interesting.
Well, he tried e5 last time and didn't really get anywhere.
Yeah, I wonder if now rook takes b4 is a thing, and then queen takes b4, bishop g7, and then what? Knight e4, bishop takes h8, knight takes c3. No, that doesn't work because bishop covers c3.
What if rook takes 8-4, queen captures, bishop a3.
Oh, he doesn't have the pawn to finish the job. So I think he wanted knight g7 and then pawn at e7 mate, something like that. But he needs one pawn more for that. Okay, so d6 was definitely not in my radar, mainly because it's a bad move, I think. But let's see. Let's see what the idea is. I think bishop takes is or queen takes. Okay. So now queen at d1 is a threat. Very obvious threat.
So to be
solves by getting rid of the pin.
Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. Bishop on a3, then knight g7 maybe. But
yeah, with the pawn at e7 idea, but still you need one more diagonal piece for that.
I bet Chewy just goes.
He might want to go bishop g5 after that, because yeah. Okay, so I think queen d4 now. Or...
I think queen d4. Yeah.
Yeah, because even if like bishop e3, maybe pawn at d2 is a thing. Oh no, never mind. He doesn't have a knight.
Well, he doesn't have a knight, but then c4 is still covered right now.
Yeah, but then you could have some like a rook at d4 and block on e3 on d3, and then knight c4 works. Oh, but he goes the other way. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Okay, that works. That works.
Does he have mate here?
Yeah, he does. Or actually, I'm not sure. What about king e2? Because then if rook f2, king e1.
Yeah, king e2, queen f2, win.
Yes, queen f2 and then king d1. Queen takes bishop. Oh yeah, correct. Yeah, and yeah, that's the one I was missing.
Good game.
Nice.
Good game. 7-3 for Chewy.
Nice match.
Yeah, definitely a comeback there from Chewy.
Yeah, I mean,
very good commentary team. Very good. Yes.
Yeah, good series. It'll be. I'm eager to see Brown player. In his other matches.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
It will be interesting
definitely
to
a
see
strong player.
How he prepares for the other players in the candidates. And of course, good luck to Crazy8 for your upcoming match.
Thank you.
Looking forward to see that.
Yep, Crazy8 and Neutralizer in, what was it, an hour and a half right now? Or 2.5 hours?
Yeah, 2 and a bit.
Yeah, 2 and a bit. Yeah, I'll stream that too. And then Neutralizer plays somebody else a little bit after that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Neutralizer's playing 2 matches today. Yeah.
Wow.
But that's at 2 UTC, I want to say. Yeah, that's 2 a.m. UTC for his Neutralizer's second match. I can't remember who he's playing against. Let me check.
Okay. Right, guys, I have to go, but thanks Ike for streaming, of course, and see you next match.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Take care, guys.